Hello everyone, welcome to Mathematics, where this channel is able to help you to build up your habit in completing a question a day in additional mathematics. So this video we will look at 2022 Negeri Sembilan's paper 1, question 13. So this is from Form 4 Chapter 1, Functions. Okay, so before we go to this video, you can pause and you can try it by yourself first. So step number 1, which is to highlight some important parts for this question. So the first part would be this. So we can see that this graph starts from 0 until 4. And this is a absolute function graph, meaning it's a modulus graph. Modulus graph. So you can see below is a modulus graph which has a V shape. But there's something weird about this graph, which is for modulus graph there won't be any negative values. So this is the normal graph that we see. There's no values here, but there is one in this graph, this part. So where does this come from? It's actually from the k. So which is another thing we need to highlight. This k. This k causes the whole modulus graph to go downwards, causing there are some parts is negative. So this brings us to part A, which is to find the value of k, which also k represents the number of steps for this graph to move downwards. Okay, so this is actually quite easy. Originally it should be from 0. But now it is in -1, so meaning this graph is being moved downward one step, so should be -1. So let's go to part B, which is to find the x-intercepts. So take note that this question says intercepts, meaning there are two answers for this question. So x-intercept, quite simple. In order to find this, we need to let y equals to 0 or f of x equals to 0. So in this chapter, f of x and y is the same. They can be interchanged. And now we need to just change the f of x equals to 0. Now, since this is a modulus equation, we need to split it into two cases. The first case is considering the positive one. The second case is considering the negative. So here, one positive side would be just removing the modulus. The other side is just need to add the negative on the left side. And by solving this, you'll be able to get this is equals to 2, this will be equals to 1. So your x-intercepts will having two answers, 1, 0 and 2, 0. Let's go to part C. So part C is to find the domain of f of x less than and equal to 1. So this means that y is less than equal to 1. So if we say that 1 is this line, so now we need to find the value of x whereby it is below this line. So the x value we need to find is here and here. In order to do so, we need to sub the function f of x first. Then we split it like part B. Positive case and negative case. So 2x minus 3 less than or equal to 2. This one is just to remove the modulus. Hey, but for this part you need to take note, yeah? This modulus is like moving the negative to the other side. So moving the negative, it causes the sign to change as well. So you need to change the sign from less than or equal to more than equal to. Right? This requires you to change. So take note of this. And by solving this, you'll be able to obtain 5 over 2 here and 1 over 2 here. So since this question is in between, and we have two values here, so we can combine these two conditions into one, which is x can be from 1 over 2, since this value is smaller, and here we will put 5 over 2, okay, to get the answer. Okay, last part D, is to find the value of x that is mapped onto itself in the given domain. Okay, so what does this mean? The important point here is mapped onto itself, meaning if I put x into a function, let's say f, the result that will come out is the same thing. Okay, so if I want to put this into equation format, it will be f of x equals to x. You put this value, it comes out the same value. Okay? So we can use this to solve this question. So this one is to bring the negative to the other side. So the things from the right side, you need to add a negative. So we have solved this question. So for this video, the take home points would be 2. So I summarize here, which is when it comes to solving moduluses, make sure you split it into 2 cases, right? The positive case and the negative case. So make sure, note that the negative case, when it comes to inequality, you have to change the sign. This is one of the common mistakes in students, where they forget this part. The second one would be mapped onto itself. So again, you put the object into this function, it comes out the same thing, which is x. So for this type of questions, you can able to use this f of x equals to x. Also, if you are interested in this scheme, the answer scheme for this question, please click the link below this video. Right, so this is the end of the video. If you feel that this video is beneficial to you, please like, subscribe, and share it to your friends and classmates. Okay, I will see you all very soon in the next video. Thank you.